The message that came through that I was told is that you have people who are laughing at you. And I know that's not really the message that we want to portray, but there's a reason why it's coming through. You have people who are very interested in your life, in what you are doing. They'll quite happily mock and laugh, but they're the ones that are like attached to seeing what happens to you. We have you are on your highest timeline coming out here. We have stalker, gang stalker. So people like, they're in your business, in your energy, and yet they're mocking you, when really if they felt so strongly that you're a joke, why would they be invested in watching you and seeing whether you fail or succeed? Come on now. You have nutrition coming out as well. So nutrition is the 6th house. We're looking at Virgo. There is nutrition, there is fitness, and we are also looking at work routines, analysing, a lot of mercurial energy coming through there. Now at the bottom of the deck we have light, body and spirit. And it says Egyptian energy, higher realms of consciousness, time to meditate, protective shield, divine channel of earth and cosmos, and connection to angels. So it does feel like you are on your highest timeline. There are things coming in for you. And I feel like whoever this is that's been laughing at you, they're laughing at the fact that you are on the highest timeline. I'm doing this because they don't believe that. They don't believe that. I'm going to put this one down. They don't believe that you're on the highest timeline. They don't even believe that that's such a thing. They may be laughing or mocking your beliefs, especially when you think of like your 9th house and what sits in your 9th house, because your 9th house looks at your philosophies. It looks at your perspectives on life, religion, beliefs. There's something about... they don't believe in karma having any consequences. Like if they do something and it's negative, that it doesn't actually have any consequences. I am a pantheist, so I believe that God is not a separate entity to the universe. I believe that God is us, that we are all part of God, and God is the universe. It is the air that we breathe, it is the wind that we see going through the trees, and so on and so forth. Someone here wouldn't agree with that, for example. They wouldn't agree that if you hurt somebody else, if you hex somebody else, you're actually hexing yourself, because we're all connected. And if you hurt that other person, you're hurting yourself. They don't believe in that. You have got grave coming out here. And when I was shuffling, I kept getting the card for I'm a dark witch and I love the chaos I create. So I feel like you have a group of people here who they may do graveyard magic. They may like to hang out in like actual cemeteries. There's nothing wrong with that, but it seems very posery, like they're doing it because they want to be seen as cool. Because I'm seeing a lot of black, and I mean black's my favorite color, but this is giving me like emo kiddie vibes, and I am an elder emo, so please don't come for me. I am not saying that if you are an emo you're a kid. The countdown has begun, so something's gonna happen to them. I feel like retribution is coming in, because these people may be the same people that have been spiritually attacking you. Now we have Egyptian energy here, so you have connections, you have a royal lineage. You have, and I've just realised I haven't switched my light on. I keep doing this. I keep forgetting to put my flipping light on. Egyptian energy, you may actually have royal blood. There's higher realms of consciousness. I feel like you may actually be accessing and starting to master some of the chakras that we have that are outside of our body, or outside of the 7 that are like pushed forward as the main, if that makes sense. And a time to meditate. Okay, so there's a need here for you to ground yourself quite a lot. The way that you protect yourself is going to change as well. Or angels are coming in, and I saw these angels like descending like a plane, like when you think of a plane about to crash and how it comes down so fast and it comes at a weird angle. I'm seeing angels, and they're all wearing armor. They're all wearing armor, like they are ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Someone's getting their butt completely handed to them in the spiritual realm. And my beliefs, it's not fact, but it's my belief that things that happen in the spiritual realm, so we're talking about 5D and up, whatever happens there then trickles down into this realm. So where we feel like, where these people feel like there is no consequences whatsoever for their actions, it's already been passed in spiritual court. They've already been seen for disrespecting the Most High, for disrespecting angels, for disrespecting your ancestors. And just because, like, time is a human construct. So just because they've already had that sentence on their soul doesn't mean that you're going to see that within a day, within a week. It may take a couple of years. It may be that in, 2 years' time, bam, in prison, bam, illness, bam. And it's not even about punishment. It's literally whatever's happening up there is being brought down and materialized. And I think that if they're sitting in such negative energy all the flipping time, the body remembers these things. The body holds on to these things, which is why you have exercises like somatic release, to release that, and they're not. So the energy that I'm seeing, and that's why I was seeing them wearing black, they may not be wearing black. It may be that their souls are black, or their aura is black, or the energy that is attached to them is black. Ew. I should actually introduce myself. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. It's really good to have new faces, always. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. I am going to be ringing this bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us, but it can get quite loud. So if you don't like the sounds, like high-pitched sounds, and you have sound sensitivities, it's a good idea to turn down your listening device. In 3, 2, and in 1. Okay, we have here blocks trying to reach out. They want to talk, untrustworthy. So they're going to come to you with their tail between their legs, wanting something from you. Paralysis of initiation, non-starters waiting for the next bad thing, survival. Oh, things are about to really heat up for them, because they were laughing at you. And I don't think it was just, I don't think that like they're getting punished for laughing at you, because that's very egocentric, isn't it? Very ego-centered to just be like, the mortal peasants were laughing at me, so I'm going to call on the Most High and they're going to mess them up. I think that they were doing more than just that. It feels like there has been spiritual attacks, there has been hexes, there has been things that they have been sending that were unnecessary. And it's like, this is the last straw. So you've been sending this and this and this and this. They've been sending hexes, curses, jinxes, wanting you to lose your job, this and that. And now they're laughing at your connection to the cosmos, to the universe, to Allah, to Vishnu, to whoever you see as the Most High. And your guides, your ancestors, your angels, and the Most High has just been like, that's enough. That's enough. The sentence of the Most High has been, that's enough. You've had your time to be like that angsty teenager that wants to push against order and push against authority. You've had that. Now you get to sit down and you get your lesson. You get your karmic lesson. Because look, they were just definitely doing graveyard magic here to take away your abundance. They wanted you to feel loss or failure, to have low self-esteem. They wanted greed, discord, waste and poverty to be around you, stupidity and poor judgment. Silly. Tell me about the higher timeline, please. Oh, not this one. This one? Family members. You've got family members who are involved in this stupidity. It really is. My goodness. And on the back here we have glow up, new opportunities, new career, successful business. Okay, so we definitely have competition coming in here. Whoever this is for you when it comes to your family, there is a longing from this family member to belong to something. They may feel very out of place. Maybe they never felt like they belonged in the family. Maybe they don't like the family. This person seems to be estranged from you. They may be estranged from other people as well. There's victim blaming. They definitely feel like the world owes them stuff. They are talking about your glow up. They're talking about your opportunities. They're talking about this highest timeline, and they are mocking that. Okay. There's a lot of like quaffing, like highest timeline, whatever. Why does that remind me when I said whatever of Stewie from Family Guy when he says cool whip? Okay, let's see. Don't get distracted, Bronwen. Your highest timeline, and laughter came out. And I don't know if that's because I was laughing or because they're laughing. Happiness, joy, and healing. So I'm going to do that one more time. Spirit, tell me about the highest timeline. What's going on here? Okay, double life, cheater, and backstabber. Someone's going to come forward out of this group. Someone is definitely going to come forward out of this group, and they're going to be waving like a white flag because things are about to really, like, ish is about to hit the fan. What's going to happen to these stalkers? Please and thank you. Blocked. Okay, so something's definitely coming towards them. Moved on, nothing to say, and stop calling. Something's definitely coming towards them, and it's coming towards them very quickly, just like I saw those angels. I feel like there is some, it's not even like it's spiritual warfare. It feels like that's happened. That's been cleared up. And now these angels have been given their orders, and they're coming in. They're coming in like a SWAT team. You've got family coming out with blood ties in a circle, separation, ghosted, and divorce with distance. So this is definitely to do with family that is very estranged, very distant from you. There may be health issues. And that's why I said at the start, something about someone's health getting really bad. Leeching energy, because they may have been leeching energy from you. We have here with old ex, dead relationship, and old ways coming out in reverse with nutrition. So there may have been attachments. This person or these people may have been creating attachments to your 6th house to keep you stagnant, to keep you still, to keep you distracted, to keep you unhealthy and unfocused. But this Egyptian energy coming through, someone may have Sekhmet. They may also have Nefertiti. I was getting Nefertiti, Isis. I'm getting more feminine energies coming through. Sky energies, like sky gods. These may be coming through. And I know that Isis is like she is the medicine woman, isn't she? She's the one that heals. So she may be coming through at the moment. We have possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. It being this way, I've been told to turn it round. They were definitely trying to get into your mind. They're definitely trying to get into your mind. There's a need to do a lot of meditative practices. Now, not everyone meditates in the same way. Sometimes meditation can actually be just switching off completely and connecting with your third eye and going inwards. For others, it could be going for a run by yourself. It could be working out on your own without someone else and bringing that focus to self. So there is a need here to start doing things like this or to continue. Tell me about the countdown has begun. Oh, epiphanies coming through, self-reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. I honestly feel that the person who's going to wave the white flag is the one person who ends up having some sort of midlife crisis or having some sort of crisis of self, of like identity, with them kind of like, what the heck am I doing right now? Because angels, you know, we depict angels as just being really friendly and lovely. They're not. You know, you look in the Bible, I've read like the Bible. In the Bible, aren't certain energies really fearful of angels? Like really, really fearful of angels for a reason. You don't mess with them. And I feel like someone's lesson is having like humanity pushed on them, or like having what's the word? Their conscience pushed on them. And I feel like it's the person with waving the white flag, which is why you've got an epiphany coming through here. Things are about to be opened up. They're going to see the reason why they're getting sick, why they're losing jobs, why they can't keep relationships. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship and romantic partner, exhausted, burnt out, burdened and emptied. Okay. Trying to keep you and your soulmate away from each other. I mean, you could be in a relationship with your soulmate now, or this could be someone that's coming in new. Tell me what else we need to know about this, please, and thank you. What do we need to know about your highest timeline when it comes to these people? Because I feel like the divine is going to place them in some sort of spiritual jail or some sort of spiritual prison, because they've already had the court. We've had the spiritual court. They're going to be put on, it's almost like they're going to be put on ice, I heard. Because if this person, if this group has put you in a freezer spell, if they've put your face in someone's freezer, they were trying to keep you stagnant. As I said, it's like everything that they have done to you is happening unto them. Because if you hurt someone else, you're just hurting yourself. You literally are. Just be kind to people. Just be kind. You've got water signs, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio coming out here. We also have visit, unexpected visit, phone call, knock and riding by house. So I don't know if this, but they know where you live. In previous places, in previous homes, they may have gone past your home quite a lot. Justice is in reverse. Legal matters, divorce, legal papers and court visit is coming out, but I'm not taking that. Tell me what we need to know about the highest timeline, please. Thank you. Terms is in reverse. Working out, negotiating with you and begging. Yeah. There is something here that you may be able to take this person to court for. And I'm talking about the specific family member who kind of coaxed everyone else together to do whatever they're doing. Obsession. This person is definitely obsessed with you. Holding on, can't let go and clinging. So that's what I mean. Like, you're laughing and mocking at someone else's beliefs and the way that they live their life, but you're the one that's obsessed with them. They're not obsessed with you. They're not checking to see what you're doing. They're not looking on social media and going, oh, have they posted yet? They're not doing spells and then checking to see whether your health is okay. They are getting on with their life. They are working. They are going out and having fun with friends. The only person who is obsessed, the only person that is now going to be laughed at by the Most High is these stalkers. We have lifestyle, in the closet, secrets being held and down low, emotions in and out, clashing and like waves. You have someone from your family that may find it very difficult to see you being open and being welcoming, maybe to the LGBTQIA, to talking about things that are taboo, because they may be living that. They may be a closeted gay person. They could be a closeted lesbian or trans person. And then they're looking at your life and going, how is it that you've had it so easy? It doesn't mean that you've had it easy. It's just that you have fought for the things that you've wanted. Okay, you fought for the things that you've wanted, and you are openly welcoming to others, but have healthy boundaries when it comes to any bullish that other people want to bring. And because of that, you're being blessed. You're literally being blessed by the Most High, because you are healing the parts of yourself that need to be healed, and you are shining the parts of yourself that need to be shined, right? And it feels like someone here wishes they were living your life, and because they can't, they want to kind of destroy it. Tell me about stalker, please. Yeah, lifestyle, in the closet, secrets being held and down low. Tell me about this dead relationship or old ways, because there's definitely a change coming in for someone's health here. I feel like someone's beauty is going to get even more beautiful. I feel like someone's skin is going to change. Gut health is going to change. I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose you or give you that advice. I can just tell you what's coming through here. Please take what resonates, leave the rest, but always speak to someone who is qualified in the areas of your health. Why is a teeny tiny little fly trying to go near my nostril? Get away. Someone's physical health is getting better, or physical strength is getting better, especially if you are healing after injury. What is up with this tiny little fly? Where did you come from, sir? Okay, we've got divine feminine coming out. Leader, strong intuition, empathetic heart, and healer to others. There is some sort of healing modality that may also It may be something that really calls to you. It could be that you want to do a Reiki session and then you go, oh, actually, I want to learn Reiki 1. It could be massage. It could be working on your psychic abilities. There's something here about linking either medicinal herbs, your health, something along those lines, and learning something new. Okay, actually getting qualified in something here. And I heard you could start with a short 21-day course. Tell me about possibilities, please, when it comes to higher realms of consciousness and protectiveness. We've got here sneaky and reverse, fake profile, hiding themselves, plotting in social media. Okay, so it feels like you do have an Egyptian energy also around you that is going to open up your third eye even more, so that you are able to read those who are snakes. You are able to see who it is that is kind of like plotting and working against you online, so that you can block them as a preemptive. Tell me about the countdown that has begun. And we have here air signs. We have Gemini, Libra and Aquarius in reverse. Okay, so this is to do with communication. It's to do with law. I'm getting law as well as people to remove from your life. People around you to remove from your life. And we have here deadline, time is running out, on edge, intervention, and can't wait any longer. But it's upside down. You have all the time in the world. You have all the time in the world for this next stage of your life. Where would you like me to go? Yeah, I've been told to like keep this one short. So persevere and you will overcome problems. Tell me about these terms, this higher timeline. Yeah, someone here has been like not intimidating you, has been in, what's the word? When they pretend to be you. Why is my brain not working? They've been doing an impression of you. And it says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay. Be aware that the person coming forward waving this white flag is also the same person who is going to want to work with you. And I don't know if they can be trusted. I mean, you're going to have to use your discernment to figure out if they are. But they're coming from a group of people who are laughing at like your ideas of what your path of purpose is. And it really shows like a lack of emotional maturity. We have karma, you reap what you have sown. This person or people are where they are when it comes to their life and life goals, or the fact that they haven't hit those goals, because they co-created it. And I think that's a really bitter pill for them to swallow. And it's like having a debate with someone or a conversation with someone, and you hit a nerve without realizing, and rather than them actually voicing that and being like, I may need a minute, instead they go into insults because they can't think of anything else to say. And it's like, well, you've made me feel a certain way, so I'm going to insult you so that you feel the same. But all that does is show that their emotional development or their emotional intelligence isn't that deep, and that they need to work on themselves. Pay attention to your health is coming out, but it's kind of, yeah, it's in reverse. Your health is getting better. Oh, we've got unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay. And we also have someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. Okay, I'm really picking up Isis and Sekhmet right now. For someone, you may work with Amit. These energies will come to you through meditation more than anything else, and when you're sleeping as well. Tell me about the air sign, please, for this countdown. Do not be tempted to lower your standards, you guys. I'm going to leave this there. I know this was a short reading, but Spirit is telling me to stop. I hope this gave you the confirmation and clarity that you needed, that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to this channel and it resonated and you'd like to see more of my content and when I post, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. If you are a returning subscriber, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay awesome. I will see you in the next one. Bye.